Good morning, my friends. I'm out here in my backyard and it's very early. Of course, the time change has, jumped everything forward an hour, but to me, it's still very early. It's about 7:30, so a quarter of 8, something like that. So anyway, I wanted to show you. Um, I have some ideas for my backyard this year that I would like to turn it more into a food forest. And so this is how I've started. I showed you that I was getting this is a Florida Prince peach, and Duke Energy gave it to me as one of their customers who's in good standing. And so I wanted to plant it here in the center of this little area. And then last week I did an unboxing. This is a 20th century Asian pear, and it's supposed to produce, I think, by next year. So we'll see. I would say this is probably a 2-year pear, and it came from Bottom's Nursery. And my friend Stacy over at Hands in the Dirt had an unboxing, and he ordered quite a few things from them, and I was so impressed with his that I had to order a couple of these pear trees immediately. They were just under $20 each, and then it was $15 for 2-day shipping from Georgia to Florida, which is probably about a 5-6 hour drive. So that was a little rich for my blood, so I'm hoping that they produce for me. But what I'm doing is this is going to be my little island, and I'm calling it Juicy Fruit Island, like the juicy fruit gum, but because both pears and peaches are juicy fruit, and I plan on raising this area. It's going to be the island in the center of the backyard. But let me just show you here quickly. Now, this one hasn't really started to, the buds are swelling, but it hasn't really, and I'm hoping that this is going to be okay. I'm not quite sure. I did dig up this area. There were no instructions with the plant, so I looked it up. Of course, Professor Google gives you everything you ever want to know, and it said plant it almost as deep and in a hole almost as deep and twice as wide. So it went in there with compost and worm castings, etc., etc. My Florida Prince peach, Rick, who doesn't really get excited over very much, yelled out, "Hey, I think you have a bloom," because he keeps teasing me, have I gone out to pick fruit yet? So anyway, this is the bloom of the peach tree. Isn't that pretty? I probably need to back that off a little bit. There, that's probably better. Let me see, does that work? Nope, not going to focus like that. Okay, all right. We'll pull it back. But as you can see, it's only been in the ground. This one's been in the ground for just really about a week, 8 days maybe. And it has already started to leaf out. And it really looks, this looks pretty good. This comes right up to probably close to 4 feet. So I don't know if I should take the bloom off and let the tree develop or what, but it's such a tease, and I love looking at it. More of my island, and then over here, oh my goodness, look at what's developed overnight. I'll have to tell Rick, hey, look, we've got pears. But as you can see, this one looks healthy, so I'm pleased with this particular plant. The other one I'm holding my breath on until I see it break leaves. But anyway, let me tell you about what I did here. Now, My neighbor saves his grass clippings for me, and he has oak trees all around, and so we get a lot of, this is a live oak tree which stays live all year long, and they're small little leaves, but they're more native to the south. But anyway, he saved his grass clippings, so what I did is I laid down cardboard, and I only really had thin cardboard, like cereal boxes, etc., etc. And each year I've found the best way to keep my weeds from coming back, because Florida has killer weeds, is that I lay the cardboard all along the back there, and then I put grass clippings or you can see those are oak leaves, and they're more alkaline, and they kind of deter the weeds that are growing all along there, so that helps me. So anyway, this year what I wanted to do was try to grow this island, and I have cardboard down here first, and then I've just laid the grass clippings on top, and then I'm probably going to go back here with a really sharp shovel and try to dig up a little of this area to give myself a little bit of an alley, a little bit of a clean spot, so that when Rick comes through with the mower, then it's easier for him, and he isn't going to be tearing up my cardboard, etc., etc. But I wanted to do this because I would really like to plant other things right in the center. I might do something like just plant tomato plants, because tomatoes are a fruit and they are juicy, so Juicy Fruit Island. So anyway, I was excited. I really and you're looking at this at the same time I am, and very, very pretty little blossom. And so I've got two blossoming within days of being planted. So that's my excitement today, is that I have viable things. This was kind of my early birthday present. My birthday is the middle of April, and so I'm buying myself things that I want, and that's, sometimes I think that's what you need to do. So garden what you've got. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions about this is 20th Century Asian Pear. Let me tell you this real quick, and it has a low requirement of frost time. So here in Florida, we don't get all that many. We get oranges and citrus and all different things, and this Florida Prince peach requires only a short amount of chill hours too. So I'm hoping for the best, and to be able to feed us if we get into any kind of food shortage predicament. So garden what you've got. I hope you'll subscribe and ring the bell and come back and see me again soon. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.